Let us first solve this quadratic equation by factoring. So there are several ways to factor this trinomial here. But in this video, I'm going to show you how to factor this one by grouping. And why are we going to do by grouping? So the polynomial only has three terms. So if we use the factoring by grouping to factor out a trinomial, then we're going to find a way to express this trinomial as a polynomial with four terms. And how are we going to do that? We're going to split this into two terms in such a way that we can use factoring by grouping after splitting this middle term 2x. So to do that, what we're going to do here is to multiply the a and c. So this coefficient of x squared and the constant term, negative 15. And 8 times negative 15 will get negative 120. And now we're going to factor this negative 120 in such a way that the sum of the factors is equal to the coefficient of our middle term, which is equal to 2x. And what are the factors of negative 120 whose sum is positive 2? So they are negative 10 and positive 12. Therefore, we can write this 2x here as negative 10x plus 12x. So that is equal to 2x. So we can now write our trinomial as 8x squared, and then splitting this 2x here to negative 10x plus 12x, and then minus 15 equal to 0. This is where we apply factoring by grouping. So we're going to group the first two terms and then the last two terms, and these groups will produce a common factor. So we can write the left-hand side of this equation as 2x times the quantity 4x minus 5. So that is equal to this first group here. And then the second group here can be factored to 3 times the quantity 4x minus 5. Now we see a common factor which is equal to 4x minus 5. So factoring this common factor, we'll get here the factorization of our trinomial, which is the quantity 2x plus 3 times the quantity 4x minus 5. So the product is equal to 0 if one of the factors is equal to 0. So this implies that either 2x plus 3 is equal to 0 or 4x minus 5 equals 0. And this first equation here will give us 2x equals negative 3. And dividing both sides by 2, we'll get x equal to negative 3 halves. And for the second equation, so we'll get here 4x equals 5. Dividing both sides by 4, we'll get x equal to 5 over 4. So our equation has two real roots, and they are negative 3 halves and 5 over 4.